Lady, give it up for Holly Van Stratton, everybody. Holly Van Stratton.
Yes, I'm Holly Van Stratton, not Sarah Palin. My mom and dad got married when they were 17, and I came along 5 months later. When I was old enough, smart enough to do the math, I started told my friends that my name's not really Holly Lynn Van Stratton, it's Holly Backseat Van Stratton. My mom overheard me. She said, if I hear you tell that story one more time, I'm going to tell you what really happened. That miracle minute in the Chevy Chevelle. My parents have been married 51 years to each other. That means that I'll be 51 very soon. They still hold hands, they kiss, they still laugh at each other's jokes when they can hear them. And they sleep in the same bed at the same time. My brother married and is still with his high school sweetheart of 25 years. They have 2 beautiful children. Who gives a fuck? Good for them. I'll always be my parents' first fuck trophy. I was walking through the city last week and this young hot guy calls me a MILF, and I walked up to him and I said, how dare you say that to me? I don't have children. Did you mean menopausal, you like to fuck? Is it hot in here? Did my hormone patch fall off? I went to see my boyfriend at his apartment. I could hear the whole hair blower going, and I walk in the bathroom and he's hair drying the inside of the bathtub. He has a problem with anything moist. Finally, somebody that can appreciate menopause. Anybody been skydiving before? Skydiving? Well, I've been skydiving 3 times. My friends are like, oh my God, isn't that scary? I'm like, hell yeah, it's scary, but where else am I going to go to be able to strap a guy to my rear for 7 minutes? For $120 bucks. Recently I was on vacation and I went water skiing.
That's all it takes?
I'm an active 50-year-old. I had no idea that my legs could open up that wide. I am still dripping lake water, and I'd like to apologize to the front row who's in the splash radius. My friend, well, actually, I went to the doctor recently. I feel like I know you well enough to tell you this, and you know that annual dreaded female doctor? And she looks up inside of me and she said, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God, what? She's like, you have the prettiest vagina I've ever seen. And I'm like, what, really? Nobody has ever said that to me before. Maybe I need to leave the lights on more often. I've been to her many times. I was wondering if she was drunk. Or if maybe the later in the afternoon her appointments are, the better the vaginas look. Like at the bar after 2 in the morning. So I went back to her. I was feeling fine. I just wanted another vagina compliment. She looked up inside of me and she's like, oh my God, your cervix is so tight. I can't get my instrument up in there. You're going to have to go home and come back. But before you do, insert these 4 pills. So I go home, come back, and she looks up inside of me. She's like, where are the pills? I said, I inserted them 4 hours ago, just like you told me to. She's like, wow, this has never happened. They've totally melted. So not only do I have a pretty tight vagina, it's fucking hot. While I was waiting to come on stage, I was flipping through my Tinder, and yes, I was. For all those guys that swiped the wrong way. Too late. So my friend Natalie asked me to go to the tattoo parlor with her, so I'm that friend. We go to the tattoo parlor. She takes off her pants, gets up on this table. I'm looking directly at her crotch. My doctor's right. I have a pretty vagina. I'm thinking, girl, no piece of jewelry is going to be able to bedazzle that thing. If her vagina had a picture in the yearbook, it would say picture not available. So I asked my parents why they called me Holly, and my mom said, looking out the kitchen window growing up doing the dishes, there was 5 holly trees. And I was like, well, lucky there wasn't a pile of dog shit. I mean, they were young. So I get Charlie horses when I'm having sex. You know that pain in your leg crack, right? So sometimes you just have to shake it out for a couple minutes. So last week I was having sex, and I got a Charlie horse, so I'm just like shaking out, and I just kept going. I wanted to finish. But after, the guy says to me, I knew it would be good, but I had no idea it would be that good. Can we do it again right now? And I said to myself, I wonder if I could fake another Charlie horse. I was in Thailand recently. Anybody go to Thailand? I love Thailand, maybe for the same reasons as this lady. Or maybe not. I love getting the massages, so I go get a Thai massage, and I walk in, they give me this little pouch and a towel. So I go in the room, I undress, I get on the bed, and I open up the pouch, and there's this little tiny hairnet, so I fit all my hair up inside of it, and I lay on the bed waiting. The lady walks in, and she points to my head and points to her crotch. I was covering the wrong hair. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with that, because you can just think about that. I mean, I do have a runway. I do work for an airline for the past 30 years. I do not give out free upgrades, or I don't know where your lost luggage is. But if you do need help with anything, Hollyworldcomedy can help you at any time. I want to thank you. You guys are amazing. Holly Van Stratton. Have a great night, you guys.
Holly Van Stratton, everybody. Holly has a good-looking vagina.